this is Simspell and welcome back to Niche Wizarding World with the Spellbook Tribe Reborn. When we left off in the previous episode, I don't remember what happened because it's been a bit since we last played with these nichelings. However, I should get used to everything pretty quickly. Now, we have Daphra's over here, who I think was the very first cursed child born into the alienage, and actually the reason why the alienage was created in the first place. Of course, the idea of that is somewhat dissolving as we're having even more dark magic put onto our females, or forced onto our females, thus making them give birth to even more cursed nichelings. And because of the number in cursed nichelings growing, we're kind of having them spread out a lot more as they search for resources, collect food, and keep the tribe going. Food's dropping pretty low, I'm noticing from the corner of my eye, so I am getting a tad bit worried, but we should hopefully manage to figure this out. Now, I'm going to move the day, I think, and then we'll play, and in that one day, normally you get to figure out whether or not your tribe's going well. And how much food they're able to find, harvest, and whatever else. Apart from this, we do have our nichelings settling in this corner. They're making their way back up these cliffs after hanging around. I don't remember the name of this tree exactly, I'm so sorry, but I know it was named after a very special female that we had. Not Sithwi, I think it was Taki, the tree of Taki or something of the sort, and then this is the little, darn it, what is it even called? The grass has grown a little bit because it's regrowable, but if you kind of chop this piece down between the nest and the tree stump, we have the thorn trail, I think, or the trail of thorns, something of the sort, I can't remember exactly. And then we have all our nichelings, so kind of huddled away here, isolated from the rest of the island and society, which is very exciting, very, very exciting. We have quite a few healers among our ranks. We have offspring. We currently have, I think, 3 apprentices with their masters, which is quite exciting, so we're constantly having nichelings kind of continue the line and whatnot. Males? Let's have a quick look at our males. Okay, so from what I can see, just off the top of my head, we have one over here, Kigrim, right? So we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 males. Okay, so we have 3 males apparently. We have Mazook and Kigrim, who are cousins, I believe, or half-brothers, sons of Thidlock. Which is interesting as well. And I think I was pairing someone up with someone. Kigrim, you are B and C, E and D. I think Tyasith and Kigrim were childhood, like, love interests or something. I'm pretty sure Tyasith was adopted into the tribe when she was a teen, and then she got apprenticed. So we have all of those, and she's put in, yep, her spells, which is quite exciting. Yeah, pretty good. Oh, Irium is pregnant. I was not aware of that. So we do have a pregnant nicheling. Just 1 pregnant nicheling, but I think we are getting Tyasith pregnant as well if she can make it down to Kigrim. So we are working with all of those. I think we've dealt with everyone down there. Yep, okay. So let's continue. And not only that, but I think we were discussing actually deifying Daphra's. Not deifying, actually. I think you guys were saying that he should be reborn. Yeah, not deifying. He should be reborn as someone in the wizarding circle because he's done so much. And with the cursed children, if they do a lot and you guys feel as though they've done a lot, which you guys feel for Daphra's and also for Traxa, then once they die, the next child born of their gender will be them. I mean, it doesn't have to be their gender. I feel like so are the genderless. So the next child, whatever it is, male or female, is going to be born as them, which should be quite exciting. So, okay, let's go ahead and get these nichelings moving around here. So, Imla, let's clear away these pieces of grass. We'll get Mazook. Mazook, you are supposed to be with Thidlock, who is right next to you. Nice, okay. Let's clear away these grasses then, pluck a berry. Mazook, you can, help out over there. Nice. And who is your mother, Mazook? Is it Iram by any chance? It's Raka. Oh, okay, it's Raka, which is cool. And I think Raka and Iram are sisters. Yep, there we go. Let's get... Else, are you apprentice to Sithwi? Yes, you are. You're apprentice to Grand Witch Sithwi. I will get you to clear away. I don't want you to jump too far from your mentor. Can you collect nuts by any chance? Darn, you cannot. So you're going to have to just stick to clearing away grasses if possible. Grand Witch Sithwi, you can collect nuts, which I think is why she's down here in the first place. Raka, let's get you to collect a nut, and Sithwi's going to kick the tree. We'll get little Thala to collect up her nut as well. So there we go. We're clearing up the area slowly but surely. So we're working on that quite nicely. Let's get these two sisters. Let's see, Scorida. Let's collect some food. Again, I need to be careful of food. Sometimes I get a little bit too distracted. And also keeping an eye out on those rogues. We haven't been attacked in a while, which is really, really good. So I am feeling quite happy about that. I remember when we came across the river and we thought this area was actually supposed to be a little bit of an oasis, you know, a haven of sorts, and then we got attacked. And that rogue came over here and we were pretty much chased to the Tree of Teiki, where we managed to bring our numbers back up. And this spot was actually more of a haven than this earlier spot at the bottom of the cliffs was for us. And since then we haven't encountered too much trouble, so I'm happy about that. I don't want to speak too soon, but I think we should be okay. Let's turn the day and see what we get. Okay, has anyone aged up that I wasn't expecting to age up? No, our youngsters are still youngsters, which is great. Let's get these nichelings to start collecting their bits of food. We have Sakron. She's doing an amazing job, by the way. With these nuts, nice. We'll get Ulfion. He's going to do his bit over there. And where else? He's supposed to be looking for food. There's Berry. And also Runt was the most recent child born in the alienage to, I'm pretty sure, Traxa and Ulfion's father, if I'm not wrong. I think, yeah, that's the relation we had. But we kind of said that if a child born to the cursed, or whoever is, or mainly the cursed, because a child born to any other nichelings would not be useless to this extent, but if they can't do anything helpful, especially because they're not passing on genetic information if they're in the alienage and they're cursed, then they are not going to have a name. They're just going to be called runts, and they'll be pretty much kicked out of the alienage, like moved from the nest pretty much. Which is what Traxa did to her child. That was the first child, and she got impregnated. She was the child of a rogue who got impregnated by a rogue. And because that child can't help gather food, and that's kind of one of the important things that the cursed nichelings do for the rest of society, we kind of just removed her. Okay, Jathan, what? Jathan, you can't collect any of these nuts. How are you supposed to help us out? My goodness gracious, he can collect berries. He just needs to find a berry bush to stick next to. So if he does that, we should be okay on that front. Meanwhile, over here we have Kigrim, who's also kind of struggling. He's been collecting up berries. He can't do much else. I think it's time he started moving. I think it's time you returned to your childhood romance who can't move around a whole heap. But there we go. They should unite in the next day and continue on with the rest of the tribe. He needs to find some more berry bushes. Obviously, it's not cutting it where he was. He's stuck with this berry bush, and the mentor that he was paired with, it was kind of odd because they had different traits to each other, and so because of the way the landscape is, one of them to be useful, the other one had to be not useful, which wasn't entirely fun, but hey, we kind of worked around it. Let's get Emla up here. We just need to clear away these grasses, and then we won't have a barrier between all the lands, which is quite exciting. And look at that, the alienage and the wizarding circle is kind of getting closer. All the cursed nichelings and the wizarding circle are getting ever closer. Irim still has 2 days left of her pregnancy. Mazook, you are sticking to your mentor quite well. You should actually probably make it to the tree over here, because you can help out in collecting nuts. Of course, once he's a little bit older, that's going to help out even more so. But Else, you are supposed to help clear out grasses because you can't do much else. That's right. Mental's going to stick down here most probably because she can actually collect the nuts. We'll get young Thala to collect the nut over here as well. Sithwi can kick the tree. We've got a few nuts on this end. Collect up that nut and I think jump in this direction. Let's get you to collect the nut. You can kick the tree again. Look at that. That was quite a few nuts I didn't expect. There we go. So we got quite a bit of food on that end. I'm very happy about that. I'll get Thidlock to collect. Oh, that was nice. We got some berries. Thidlock, you're going to collect that and then you're going to jump up here. Yeah. It's a bit far from your apprentice, but I think it's useful. As for Irem, oh, darn it. She can't get food. She can't hunt. She can't hunt. These two could have actually snagged that mole. That's okay though. She tried. She tried, and that's all that matters. And then we'll get Imla's two sisters who are also getting quite up there in age. And I don't actually know if anyone else has the healing, like the purr snout. Okay, we need to check who has purr snout, because once the sisters are gone. Huh. Okay, Else, Mazook, and Thala have it in their recessives. And Else and Mazook are compatible. So their children, yeah, will have a chance of passing on that healing gene. Which is quite exciting, so I don't have to worry too much about the sisters passing away. Although, if they had a mate, that would have been quite nice. They can't mate with Thidlock, of course, because, I mean, it's not like they can't in niche, but we're not going to make them because they're siblings. So we don't want to mess around with any of that. That's just going to be too awkward. Okay, we'll get Scoradel to collect up a berry. Nice. And you, my darling, jump down here. The sisters have to be quite careful because we obviously don't want them to get attacked by a rogue. They do have to take risks because we don't have a whole heap of males even yet, and so because of that they have to kind of scout the area, but I think they're doing a pretty good job so far. And all our nichelings are starting to get a little bit spread out, so I want to move Kigrim and Tyseth back with everyone else because they're kind of getting split up and I don't feel safe because wherever we have patches of shadows between each other, we know that dark magic can manifest in those spaces, so we don't want to try that out. Okay, let's turn the day and see what else we get. Uh-oh. Was it... No, what? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought Daphras would die. He didn't die. Who the hell died? Was it Raka? Oh no! Raka! Raka! Was it... No, wait, Thala. What are you doing here, Thala? Your master is Scoradel. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, seriously guys, who died? Was it Raka? I think it was Raka. Raka? Irem, your sister just died. Your sister just died. Yeah, it was Raka. Raka just passed away. Let's get rid of this. Oh no, Raka, I didn't say goodbye to you properly. Okay, Else has grown up, so she is no longer an apprentice. She got trained by Grand Witch Sithwi, which means that she is a master straight off the bat. And as such, she needs a pink gemstones. Yeah. So she is going to be Master Else. Master Else. There we go. Isn't that exciting? And she needs to cast his spells as well. She really needs those spells. Okay. I don't think we have purr snout, but I definitely want to get rid of her silly, paws. They don't help with anything. They don't help with anything. If we had purr snout, that'd be amazing, but we just haven't had the opportunity to lick each other. So unfortunately, we don't have that to work with. Yeah, okay. But let's get her to have nimble fingers. You know what? We'll give her nimble fingers and we'll give her claw because they're both really helpful. So give her claw and nimble fingers. Whichever one she passes on will be good for us. So there we go. We have that. She's a master. How exciting, which means she can breed. Or does it? I don't think that means we can breed. I think I'm getting too carried away. Of course it doesn't, because none of the males have aged up. Actually, who is she sisters with? Is she the sister of Thidlock and Aram? Thidlock and Aram. Thidlock and Aram. B and C. Yep, she is too closely related to Kigrim, so we're not going to mess around with any of that. Have these two had their spells cast? Apparently they have. So I'm going to get Kigrim to jump down here, up here, and I'll get them to mate. There we go, she's expectant. And we also need Iram to give birth. She needs to settle down. Can she attack this thing? Well, she could, but she's not going to get very far. Let's get Imla to attack the bundle. So we grab some food. She's going to build a nest right over here and clear away these grasses. Nice. I think she's feeling quite good and safe in this area, especially because her mate Thidlock is nearby. Thidlock's going to clear away these spots. Nice. He's not going to mate with his sister, everyone. No, thank you. His apprentice, Mazook, is going to jump up right next to him and help clear away these spots. There we go. Now we don't have any sort of divide necessarily over here. There are a few shadows between the nichelings though, which we need to eliminate. So Tyasith, let's get you moving back with everyone. We'll get Kigrim to jump here. He can collect some berries. There we go. Now we don't really have shadows, or as many shadows as we had previously. Eltse, you can't exactly mate with anyone, honey. At least not yet. So why don't you help out with clearing the grasses? Especially because you can't, you could hunt bundles, but apart from that, you can't do much else. Let's get Sithwi. Brandwich Sithwi. Thal is not your apprentice. Duh. I do not know why I overlooked that. So we're going to move Thala down to where Scoradel is. Scoradel, you need to be staying close to your apprentice, please. Please. I think your sister is old enough to be able to go down here by herself and work this out. You don't need to drag your apprentice. Oh, I did not realize we had this really cool patch of island. We need to go investigate that. So you stick together. You guys, that was so silly. I completely overlooked that. But we have a whole heap of nichelings here at the alienage who need to collect a bunch of resources and stuff. So let's start off with Sakron. And another reason why I think it's okay for us to cast out the runts is because they can't compete with us for resources. They don't have the skills and the abilities to be able to collect anything anyways. So, it's okay if we let them be. Ulfion, I don't want to resign my runts to getting, oh darn it. I did not think that through. I don't want to resign my runts to, eating poison berries and whatnot, because we need them. Honestly, we need them to not only collect food for us, when we do have runts, not runts, but when we do have the rogue males, the dark magic users, they are actually the ones who go and hunt them. Because to some extent, especially the males, they're immune to the dark magic. Oh, he found a little berry bush. I think some bundles nibbled from those though. He needs to protect them a lot better. And then we'll be able to harvest even more food. Who did I forget? Oh my goodness, Sithwi, I'm so sorry. How could I forget you? I completely forgot about you, darling. I apologize. Since you don't have an apprentice, I think you can stay here and collect this nut. It actually would be pretty cool if we had this tree called like the Tree of Sithwi, because the tree down here is known as the Tree of Taki, and the Trail of Thorn is connected by the two trees are connected by the Trail of Thorn. I think that's pretty cool and pretty cute. I like it. I like it. Okay, let's turn the day and have a look at Master Iram's child before we end off the episode, because I'm quite excited to have yet another baby. Okay, hopefully it is a male. Hopefully it is a male. Oh, it's a female. I am not too heartbroken, guys. You know why? Because, and Daphra's was the one to pass away. I do realize that. Because she has nimble fingers and horns, which means, look at that! She's so useful. She's so flippin' useful. Okay, we need to give this beautiful female a name. Let's have a look at the names list. Okay, I have one name, but if I remember correctly what you guys intended that name for, what it means, I don't think it's entirely suitable for this child. So I'm just gonna think of a name myself that I can give her. I think I'm gonna name her Smearborn. Smearborn. There we go. I think that's a really cute name. It's a little bit long, but it's cute. Smearborn, welcome to the family, honey. Once you're a little bit older, you'll be apprenticed. Don't worry, I think you'll be apprenticed in the next day. But with that said and done, guys, I'm going to leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.